You think you know the Avengers? Well, here's 15 things you might not have known about Earth's mightiest heroes.
I'm listening.
The Avengers title card doesn't appear until 11 minutes into the film. In order to keep some of the filming a secret, the production used the fake movie title Group Hug. After flying straight through this Leviathan, Iron Man lands in front of the Shawarma Palace. This is probably where he gets this bright idea.
You ever tried shawarma? There's a shawarma joint about 2 blocks from here. I don't know what it is, but I want to try it.
This is the only film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that was shot in the flat aspect ratio, or 1.85 to 1. All of the other films in the series were shot in the 2.35 or scope aspect ratio. According to cinematographer Seamus McGarvey, this was to be able to get a 9-foot-tall CGI Hulk in the same frame as a 5'3" Black Widow. Some of the scenes that take place at the underground SHIELD facility were shot at the NASA Glenn Center in Ohio, the largest space simulation facility in the world. The giant 122-foot-tall room that houses the Tesseract is actually the facility's vacuum chamber. Writer-director Joss Whedon's original draft of the script was 190 pages, which at a page a minute equates to a 3-hour and 10-minute film. Several scenes were shot with Captain America adjusting to the modern world, but were ultimately cut. Stan Lee actually had 2 cameos in this film. He originally appeared in a deleted scene where Captain America is chatting with a waitress in a cafe.
Ask for her number, you moron.
Before Mark Ruffalo was cast as Bruce Banner, there was a rumor that the part would be played by Joaquin Phoenix. I think we're all glad he didn't get that part, because the cybersex scene in the film Her was very awkward, and then on top of that we'd be thinking of the Incredible Hulk banging Black Widow.
I understood that reference.
Tony Stark eating in this scene wasn't in the script. Robert Downey Jr. hid food all over the set. No one could find where the food was coming from, so they just let him continue to do it. He must be employing the Brad Pitt acting technique. This is the first film to gross $200 million on its opening weekend. It's also the first Marvel film to make $1 billion.
I got low.
This really uplifting scene where Bruce Banner explains how he once attempted to commit suicide is a reference to a deleted scene from the 2008 Incredible Hulk. There were plans to put the Oscorp Tower from The Amazing Spider-Man in the Avengers New York City skyline. They had secured the rights from Columbia Pictures, but unfortunately, the digital rendering of the skyline was already complete and it was too late to insert it into the film. The home media release of many Marvel films comes with the Marvel OneShot, a short film expanding the Marvel Universe. The Avengers features Item 47, a 14-minute film about SHIELD agents pursuing a bank-robbing couple who have come into possession of a Chitauri weapon used in the Battle of New York. Disney CEO Bob Iger greenlit the series Agents of SHIELD after watching this short. These actresses almost played Agent Maria Hill, Amanda Peet, Morena Baccarin, Jessica Lucas, and Mary Elizabeth Winstead. To prepare to play Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner trained with Olympic archers. Although Jeremy Renner is left-handed, Hawkeye is ambidextrous. In keeping with his character, we see Hawkeye shooting left and right-handed. And here's a bonus one, we don't get to see the Hulk until 74 minutes into the film, but when he does show up, he steals the show.
Puny God.
That's it for this episode of You Think You Know Movies. Make sure to subscribe, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and get the latest movie and TV news on ScreenCrush.com.